maybe the Obama administration got a little sneak peek, an early look at this report from Politifact. Politifact finds that Fox News is more wrong than ever. Fox News, according to Politifact, which is a fact-checking watchdog, found that Fox News promotes more false info than any TV news outlet. MSNBC and CNN have improved ever so slightly from the last scorecard in September, while Fox News has moved in the opposite direction. They've actually become less news than they previously were, if you could even imagine that.
Guys, we're moving up the wrong way here, okay?
Yeah.
You need to double down on bullshit.
So Politifact basically looks at claims made by pundits, hosts, and paid contributors on air, and they rate those statements by accuracy. The latest scorecard showed that more than 60% of the claims made on Fox News were mostly false or worse. I want to know what's worse than mostly false. I mean, I guess it's full on just outright wrong. Like, not even like, there's a nugget of truth in there.
Oh, no, you know it. You just saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, most of those statements, well, some of those statements are just crazy. But Steve Emerson was outright false.
Yeah.
Whereas most is mostly false. There you go.
Half of all claims were either demonstrably false or outright lies. To get a little bit more detailed here, they found that 39% of the claims made by Fox on air had some basis in fact. For example, the United States is a country. While 26% of them were mostly false. For example, I guess 9/11 did happen in the United States, but it wasn't Barack Obama himself flying the planes. There were 10% that could be proven as true, and 11% rated as mostly true. 18% half true. 38% demonstrably false. 26% mostly false. 11% mocked as pants on fire falsehoods. To give you a little bit of an example of how they moved in the wrong direction, the latest scorecard, 60% were mostly false or worse. The previous one, 58% mostly false or worse. Interestingly enough, CNN was rated the most accurate news network. And to give you an example of what it takes to be the most accurate news network in America, 80% of its claims were rated as half true or better.
Well, and also to be
fair,
fair,
the plane is missing.
Right. Don Lemon doesn't say the plane was kidnapped by a Muslim militia affiliated with the Obama administration, like on the new Black Panthers, like Fox. He says, was it affiliated with a Muslim militia, Barack Obama, and the new Black Panthers? And incidentally, if Bill Cosby was raping you, should you have bit his dick?
Yeah.
That's just a question.
And,
not a statement of fact. That's the type of quality you get there.
Yeah, and while maybe these stats aren't surprising to you, Majority Report listener who knows by now that Fox News is not so fair and balanced, this is the truly disturbing part. Fox News is literally, though, the most trusted TV news source in America. Wow. Like, that's the part of their little tagline that is true, actually. Wow. The question was asked by Politifact. Which of the following television news source do you trust the most to provide accurate information about politics and current events? 25% said Fox News. CNN came in second. Broadcast news came in second. CNN third. Public TV fourth. And Daily Show followed by MSNBC round out the list. Now, here's another part that's frightening. The survey also found, well, this is not surprising, but it's still frightening nonetheless. No media source has a political role on the center or left that is comparable to Fox's on the right. More than half of Republicans list Fox as a trusted news source. No other source comes close. By contrast, according to Politifact, there is no dominant trusted news source among identified Democrats or liberals.
Tell your friends about the Majority Report.
Yeah.
The only thing that I could say that's like a little bit softening of that number, and it is really disturbing, is it is self-selecting because, you know, who's watching cable news? It tilts generally older, generally more conservative, and it's a small amount of the population to begin with. So it is a little bit self-selecting, but that still is just mind-blowing that Fox is the most trusted one. That's crazy.